Let's talk about depth perception, stereoscopy, and magic eyes. People like to say that people who can only see out of one eye don't have any depth perception, but there are plenty of monocular visual depth cues. Like the apparent size of an object alone tells you a lot about how close it is to you. Like these Jeeps don't look right because the far one takes up the same amount of space in your visual field as the close one, when the back one should be smaller. Occultation is just a fancy word that means when something is in front of another thing in your visual field, the thing in front of the other thing is closer to you. You can also see a lot more texture on something right up close near your noggin than something far away. Then there's motion parallax too. When you're moving, you notice that things closer to you appear to move more in your visual field than things further away from you. If you look out the window of a train while you're on it, shrubs and shit that's close by to you moves by super quick through your visual field. But a mountain or something in the distance will slowly creep on by. Astronomers rely heavily on parallax to determine distance to certain objects in space. What they do is they measure the apparent change of the position of stars amongst the background stars when Earth is on opposite sides of its orbit around the Sun. With binocular vision, you get more refined depth perception. Each eye receives a slightly different image, and the visual cortex of the brain processes the difference to give you depth perception, and the effect is called stereopsis. The other binocular visual cue is convergence and divergence. When you look at something super close to you, you cross your eyes. And when you look at something super far away, you uncross your eyes. Now, stereoscopy is a way to create an illusion of depth where each eye is presented with an image that's slightly offset from the other. And then the brain combines the image to create an illusion of depth. The first stereoscope was created by Sir Charles Wheatstone in 1838. There were a pair of mirrors offset at a 45-degree angle to each eye, so each eye was looking at a different image set off to the side. Viewmasters are probably the stereoscopes people are most familiar with. They have those exchangeable slides on cardboard reels with 7 different images on them. Viewmasters came about in 1939, which was 4 years after the advent of Kodachrome film, which made it possible to have small, high-quality color film. Red cyan glasses are called anaglyph 3D. The red filtered side of the glass only lets you see the reddened part of the image, and the blue side of the glasses only lets you see the blued-end part of the image. And the differences again get put together in your brain like a regular stereoscope. Modern 3D glasses use polarized lenses that only let light come in from a single plane, like up and down for one eye or side to side for the other. Or more recently, counterclockwise for one eye and clockwise for another. There are either 2 projectors set apart so light comes in at different angles, or the projector sends 2 different images with light oscillating from the different angles. And VR shit is pretty much like a Viewmaster but with video. Now, magic eyes are filled with what's called autostereograms. When you look at them with divergence, or uncrossing your eyes a little bit, the patterns overlap. And the small differences in the repeating patterns tricks your brain into thinking that you're looking at a 3-dimensional object. You can think of it as looking through the image. I only got magic eyes to work for me right for the first time last week. Thanks for coming along. I'm Dexter.mp4, and follow and like this video, please. Thanks.